everybody.
I'm Zach.
Yeah!
Ollie's in the background. He took a toxic poop and now our toilet is clogged.
So I'm going to be doing backseat gaming.
Yes.
So I might as well just put this up.
Okay, so let me explain something. Let me explain something about this episode, everybody. I love Pokemon Ranger. It was a great game. In fact, I'm probably going to play it one day. Because it was so good. It was so good on levels. But I did beat the original Pokemon Ranger. So, let me turn the sound on.
By the way, if you guys watch the Butter Cows, I am starting a Pokemon Heart Gold series.
Oh, Zach, this is like gonna be super pre-recorded. By the time this is out, your Heart Gold series is gonna be finished, friend. So since I did beat, oh yeah, check Zach out by the way, Butter Cows.
Hi. He's starting a
Since I did beat the original Pokemon Ranger, I will be giving myself the Manaphy egg because I did do the Manaphy mission and all that stuff. And you do get a Manaphy for.
I'm legit.
I had to use cheat codes to get it because this is an emulator, but you know there is no other way to get this Manaphy.
Alright, so we're doing backseat gaming.
Oh yeah, this.
And
I have to.
It's
My party's full.
what was that for?
It's a Manaphy egg.
Oh, okay.
If you complete Pokemon Ranger, you can do this bonus quest, this hidden bonus quest, and you get a Manaphy egg for completing it. Stop, Ollie. So, I love Pokemon Ranger. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I actually enjoy it slightly more than certain Pokemon games.
Alright,
I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon Ranger. You wanna know why?
Why don't you like Pokemon Ranger?
Because you know when people say it's the same copy and paste game?
Yeah?
I like Pokemon no matter what. I don't care if it's copy and paste.
Yeah, but like, Pokemon Ranger is actually very fun. It's very fun. It's
Weasel's
good.
You need to start training Weasel.
I'm getting rid of
You
him
know-
so I can get the Manaphy.
You know, I'm gonna be honest, I've never played Pokemon Ranger.
Dude, it's so good.
I've considered it.
It's so good.
Oh,
The Pokemon Ranger series, I like it more than I like the Pokemon series, actually.
Can I do something really quick?
Sure.
Okay, go to View, and then
Windows, what are you doing?
find it.
What are you doing?
There you go.
Oh! Not sure if I like that.
I love it. I'm sure it helps your audience.
I guess I can keep... Yeah, it'll work.
That's why I'm doing my Heart Gold series, just like that screen.
Okay, so... I've got Manaphy Egg now, I think. Yeah, this is it. See?
Okay. Alright, so, of course, first thing I want you to do is to run around and make a hatch.
We need something that can clear the lag, and I don't think my Japanese fan is going to be able to do
Use
it.
my mushroom. Or this knife.
No. Wait, where's the mushroom?
Here.
We gotta get something that can clear lag.
Use my...
Nope, the mushroom works.
Oh, you don't want to use my sword?
It's okay.
We actually have a lot of cool gaming merchandise.
Yeah, except it's not merchandise because you can't buy it and it's made of cardboard.
Yeah, we built it out of cardboard, and I have a electric sword.
I'm not going... I could go get a ghost Pokemon, but then I wouldn't be able to get Rotom.
Alright, so how many badges do you have first?
I have 2 as of now.
Alright,
It's been a long series.
I haven't... Yeah, I've got a...
I think you need to get your new Pokemon.
I could go get Nah, there's no reason. I mean, I've got a good
So are you,
stuff in the...
Are you
You know
doing
what?
the actual rule where it's like...
Yeah, I
Okay.
I gave Mama Bird 1 extra life, and I sacrificed somebody for her.
Oh, but...
So I figure it's worth it.
So, can I be honest with you guys?
What?
What's your guys' biggest fear? 'Cause
My-
I have a kind of a weird one.
I used to be scared of tentacles, and then I was scared of balloons, but right now I am a fearless soul.
I am afraid of cockroaches. Say what you want. Call me a wimp. I'm afraid of cockroaches.
Well, my biggest fear? No, this is no joke. I was playing Mario 64 the other day, and you know the castle where you're just like all by yourself?
Yeah?
Peach's castle? Yeah, that's my biggest fear, being inside of Peach's castle
Why?
by yourself.
I think that yeah.
It's a peaceful place.
I don't like it when games make you feel kind of alone.
I know.
Such a big place.
That's why
I mean,
love Pokemon.
the
Feels
I
like
don't know. I've never had a problem with that kind of stuff. Like when I played SpongeBob, friggin'
Dutchman's Wrath.
yeah, Wrath of the Flying Dutchman, and I felt all alone. Like
Yeah.
at one point, Sandy's treehouse was all gone, and I know it's because the Dutchman kidnapped them, but I
know.
don't know. I felt so.
Yeah, a lot.
I
of,
didn't like Flying Dutchman's Wrath. I like Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, that's my favorite game.
For
My
SpongeBob.
favorite SpongeBob game. It's not my favorite game of all time.
It was a well put together game. It's
For
definitely.
a SpongeBob game.
It's one of my favorite GameCube games.
You think for a SpongeBob game it would be a lot crappier, wouldn't you?
You know,
But the old SpongeBob games
Joe,
are
you don't like Call of Duty, right?
No, I do not.
Okay, well, that's fine. But let me just say, SpongeBob games are harder than Call of Duty.
It's true,
It's
especially.
true. I'm sure the audience can agree.
Nobody's played SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom.
It needs more love. It was one of the strongest. Even
That's like-
today, I don't even watch the show that much anymore. It's still a fantastic game.
That's actually the first game I've ever played.
Mine was the movie, and let me tell you, that was a good one as well.
Fire Red was the first game I ever played.
Fire Red?
Yeah.
Fire Red's a good one, but my favorite.
That's
my
why-
favorite Pokemon game of all time is probably just the original Red.
I like the Pokemon. I love the Pokemon series. Every part of it, even the spin-offs. Have you played the Explorers of Time or Explorers of Space for the DS?
I've played.
I don't know if you guys
Snow
watched.
Sky.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah.
I actually cried at the end of the game, the first half of it.
Yeah.
When spoilers, if you haven't played Pokemon Dungeons of Explorers of Time or Space yet, you might want to skip ahead a little bit. I cried so hard when I thought my character died, and when his partner was just like heartbroken.
Yeah, I still have my game. It's like right where my GameCube games are and stuff.
That
It's
is
still there.
that's in my time capsule as like one of my favorite games.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I'm considering it putting I started a time capsule as well. I actually copied it off you first off, but
Wait, did you see that really pathetic, super effective poison type move?
should really use an antidote.
I should.
But anyway, I'm considering putting it in my time capsule. I think I'm a Cyndaquil or a Pikachu. I think I'm a Cyndaquil.
It was a solid game.
I was a Totodile.
I think it was like I was a Cyndaquil, but I wanted to be a Pikachu, and I ended up being a Cyndaquil instead of Pikachu.
I was a Charmander, dude. Get on my
That's awesome.
Get on my level.
I was a Totodile.
I was a Charmander and I had a Pikachu for a partner.
I had a
I know a lot of people that have Pikachu as a partner.
Yeah, I named him Cyrus because he was so shy,
Yeah.
and he reminded me a lot of Cyrus from Yu-Gi-Oh. Like the blue-haired guy.
Dang it.
What?
I named my Munchlax
He's
that.
Dude, that has no effect except for getting.
Except it does poison me.
That's about it.
Yeah, this is my problem with Pokemon.
Guys.
I can never focus on. That poison damage was more powerful than the actual attack.
Hey, guys.
What?
I noticed this. Joe, whenever he's all alone.
Yeah, when I'm all alone, I'm like, okay, I'm playing Pokemon.
And then when
I'm
everyone
just
here-
gonna jump. No, that's what I do when I play Sonic. I said, I'm just gonna jump. Speaking of which, bad news. Mom's laptop's broken. My Tekkit and Sonic series will not be continuing.
Sorry, guys.
But he's starting a Technic.
I'm trying.
I want to be in your Hexit. If you do Hexit, like as a Pokemon.
Mama bird. So,
Yeah.
you're not very far in this game.
Whenever I'm alone, I'm just like, I'm just gonna use Tackle. I'm going to.
I'm gonna stick
Oh
with my
no.
Pikachu.
No, don't die. But when other people are here, I'm like, oh yeah, funny stuff.
And
Hooray!
then when a Pokemon dies, we're silent, like,
I think we can all agree.
When-
Since we all grew up together, like not like in the same house or anything, like we were always good friends. I would always. come
I
over.
consider you a brother.
Yeah, you're like a third brother.
You know, we always knew each other for a long time. I think our most childhood game would have to be Sonic Heroes.
Oh, Sonic Heroes was.
Sonic Adventure 2 was awesome.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sonic games are just so good on the
Sonic games were
GameCube.
our childhood.
For the GameCube, Sonic games.
Adventure.
like,
Sonic.
I haven't played Shadow the Hedgehog, but every Sonic game I've played on the GameCube was amazing.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
Was the only one thing I didn't like about Sonic Heroes were those stupid
It's
bonus
just-
stages.
It's just too violent for a Sonic game.
It wasn't a Sonic game; it was a Shadow game.
I know, but like it's related to Sonic, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
And like, imagine a Mario game with guns. Just imagine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
is a
about
little weird.
Luigi.
Especially,
Yeah.
especially.
Well, this is a fun deal.
Especially if you consider how, like, the first Sonic game, like, and then compare that to Shadow the Hedgehog.
yeah.
Oh, so apparently,
D-word.
Sonic Lost World is going to. Oh, I should probably get to the Pokemon soon. Sonic Lost World is not going to be rated E. It's going to be rated E10 because of some of the lines it says.
Really?
One of the main villains says, and I quote, "I shall get fat eating your black hearts."
Oh.
I can't. There's some.
That was good.
There's some like threatening things said.
I'm not sure I want that new Sonic game.
Oh, I'm gonna buy it. I'm going to buy
I
it.
can see you guys getting it.
Yeah,
just
I
think
love
it's
it when video games give themselves kind of a dark twist. Because, like, kids these days are all with their Call of Duty and their Halo 4. I'd love to see
Halo
that,
4 sucks.
like,
I hate
with the
Halo 4.
games that are actually intended for kids not actually being sold to kids and instead being sold to adults.
Yeah.
I would love to have some games have a somewhat darker twist to it.
Kirby, the Darklands.
Like, I wouldn't mind having an
Just-
Animal Crossing game that's, like, actually...
E10 and
Like-
you can rob banks.
No, like,
Realistic.
yeah, where you... Yeah. Maybe...
Well, Animal Crossing can never be realistic. So can Pokemon.
Yeah, I just wouldn't mind the games having a little bit of a darker feel to them every once in a while.
I can't imagine.
Because I feel as though only the nerdy kids or the kids that actually play kids' games. Everybody else is too busy with their twerking and their whatever else is popular.
I have a question.
What?
What game do you guys know that's logical? That puts broke your brain instead of.
The most logical game would actually be the kinds that I don't like. A game is supposed to be able to make you feel like you're in a far-off world that can't really exist. It makes you have an adventure. It makes you the hero.
I think
It's-
Mario's pretty realistic. I mean, who doesn't step on turtles and goblins and try to kill Eve? Oh wait, I'm not sure.
See, a video game's job is to bring you to a world that isn't possible.
Do you
So
guys-
when a realistic game
Oh, yeah,
comes
what's
out,
it-
I'm
what's
just like,
this backseat gaming?
yeah,
Scratch the backseat gaming.
it's talking about games. I think that's the reason I don't like first-person shooters. They're too realistic. A game for me is supposed to take me on an adventure that is so impossible that it
Yeah,
makes
it's
you
good.
feel like the actual hero.
That's good.
That's probably the reason I don't like first-person shooters.
I could see where you're going with that.
They're
What
too.
do we,
So when people say they're realistic, that's not a good thing for me. Some people might like that, but I could make the most realistic game ever, and we're all living it. It's called Life Sack. It's a game where you are the controller.
Except
It's for the Kinect, Zach.
The Kinect is bad.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's for the Xbox One.
Oh. The Xbox One is not doing... Like, the Xbox One has taken all of its negative things away. So basically, it's an Xbox, but more expensive.
Okay.
There's nothing new about it.
Have you guys ever played Nintendo Land?
No, actually, I haven't.
It's a great game. You guys, if I ever get a Wii U, which will be sometime later in the year, you guys need to play it with me.
I wish that they would hurry up and make a totally different topic. Super Mario Galaxy was my favorite Wii game, I think.
Wrong?
Super Mario Galaxy was insanely good. It was so much different from the other games, but when you, unlocked the flying Mario, where in the hub world, and how everything would... I don't know, I think that was one of my favorite Wii games.
Like
It
the
was-
original one?
Yeah, the original. It was
The
really
The
good.
original-
second one was real.
I love it.
I didn't like the second one.
Remember that one guy who came over to you guys' house and was like,
David? Oh, he was
Yeah.
just the best. David, if you're watching this,
No,
that was for you, David. That was for you.
A couple years ago.
Helped us with Boom Blocks. Helped us with Luigi's Mansion. Helped us with Super Mario Galaxy.
A couple of years ago, like
I
two,
will-
2 years later, after he like moved away or something, me and Michael, we opened up a lemonade stand.
Mhm.
He was like our 10th customer or something.
I promise.
We gave him free lemonade.
I think if you're Mormon, you have to go on a mission for 2 years, and when you do that, you're like 18 or 19. Super Mario Galaxy will be the last game I Let's Play before I go on my mission. It will be the thing I leave with the world.
Yeah.
Because I love it that much. It's like my favorite Mario game. It's so good.
Just this is the last part.
That'll be the last game I Let's Play before I have to disappear for 2 years.
And then it's just up to Colin.
Yeah.
He updates like every month.
He's actually done pretty
Colin,
good.
if you're watching this, great Pokemon Stadium videos.
Yeah, he's updated a lot more
Yeah,
recently.
I wonder how he actually records his in 64.
As I said before, he doesn't have an actual Nintendo 64. He has a Wii,
Yeah.
and he
I got my Mario 64 on the Wii. Which I probably should get on my 64.
I'm gonna play Mario 64 DS. I'm gonna try to collect all the stars.
I don't like the DS version that much.
It's the same, except you can play as other characters.
It's just.
Shouldn't you
And the
like,
graphics
I
are a
don't-
little bit prettier.
I don't know. Shouldn't you like not start out with Yoshi?
Yeah,
I'd like
that
it.
part is a little weird.
I was just
Whenever
like,
I got it, I lost my first version of it, and I got.
Oh, guys, boss battle time. Are you ready?
Okay.
Drop all conversations except. Let me tell you something. At first, I actually thought the regular 64 DS version and the regular 64 were the same. I didn't think there were any differences. I thought that Super Mario 64 DS was the original. I thought it was the only one. I was not a smart child.
wait,
I thought Pokemon Crystal was the first Pokemon game.
but can I just say one more thing?
What?
Whenever I first played Mario 64 DS, I was just like, yeah, Mario! Yoshi pops up.
I don't know. I like Yoshi. I like Yoshi.
I just don't know why I had Yoshi. I mean,
Why not?
it could have been.
They could have been a new
Luigi.
character. Made a new character.
No.
Been created.
No.
So
No.
we need a new character on the.
No.
New
He's-
Luigi
no.
Bros.
He's
No.
called. He's called. Yeah,
No.
he's like the new
No.
character on the
No.
Luigi Bros.
No. 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 No.
You know what they should have used instead of the instead of the two Toads?
What?
Replace the Yoshis in New Super Mario Bros. Put Yoshi as a playable character. Wario. Makes it Mario.
I don't know what. Maybe not Wario. Maybe like Well, I mean, it's one of the only games that you
See-
can play as Toad. It's not the only game. There's like.
Mario does a good job at something that Sonic is horrible at. Mario keeps it simple with not having to add a butt ton of new characters each time. Sonic
You're
is
not good at that.
yeah. Sonic. I like the characters. You don't have to keep adding ridiculous characters.
I think every game, like now every new game for Sonic, they always have like 10 new characters.
Yeah, I mean,
Just-
I love Sonic. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite series. But stop.
I hate this boss battle.
Stop with
Actually,
this stupid
come to
characters.
think of it,
Oh, crap baskets.
every
Yeah, I
new
know,
Sonic
I
game
hate-
has
I
a
hate
new
this one.
character. Think about it. Okay, name a Sonic game that comes out these days, and I'll tell you the new character.
Sonic Generations.
The Tiny.
Well, that's different, okay?
No, it's a new
No,
character.
It's not a. It doesn't count.
It does too.
It doesn't
Is
count.
Sonic 06 technically a new kind of game?
No,
It's still in the 2000s.
That's when it's still.
it doesn't count. So, the time meter doesn't count. Sonic 06 was a step in the right direction,
You know,
and
I
Sonic
think-
Lost World is going to be fantastic.
I think Sonic 06 has way too much hate. I actually
Yeah.
don't like it.
It was fun. I had fun with it, even though it was insanely broken.
Everybody was just like this. This game, every time I play, I fall right through the floor.
I did fall through the floor randomly. That is, the game is broken beyond. It's barely playable, but I had fun playing it.
It's still fun. Like I know the bugs.
Yeah, I mean, it may be horrendously broken, but you can have fun playing it.
You know what? I'm
And
surprised.
you know what? That's a game. That's what a game is supposed to do. Like, even I think Sonic 06 is better than New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
Can I really talk about it?
Sure.
They haven't remade Sapphire
They need to. They will. Nintendo will give into peer pressure.
I'm sure they will.
There's just a whole bunch of people
like,
outside.
They remade Red. They remade
Every game except Ruby.
Gold.
Yeah, they're breaking the pattern at this point. Like, oh
What's up, Zoe?
No. Well,
no! Moment of silence for Machop Suey.
wait. Can I? Wait.
I
first-
don't even care.
Wait. First question. Was he useful?
He was insanely good,
Okay.
actually.
No. Everyone wants to speak quiet for the next 30 seconds.
I should actually focus on this boss battle.
Amazing
Stop. Let's check.
grace.
I gotta check something out. Checking out people's moves.
Go to summary and then it'll show you like the.
Freaking Mama Bird looks like she.
Mamu. No,
No,
we
Ma-
hate Mamu.
No, Mama Bird can handle this. I know. I just know it.
Screw you, Mamu. You're worse than poop.
Oh, yeah. Mamu is
How long do
horrible.
you record these Nuzlocke videos?
However long I feel like it.
I
Some of the time they're 10 minutes, some of the time they're 30.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Wing attack. Don't touch my
I
fan.
do I just do 10 minutes on mine. Or like not even 10 minutes, like
Oh, you got
sometimes
this one in the
7, sometimes
bag.
8, sometimes 9, and rarely 10.
No!
Mama bro! That's horrible!
Critical hit. Do you have to even?
Two people!
Do you have it? You have to do this. Do you have to?
Yes! Why am I torturing myself?
Mamu dies.
Let's be
We
quiet
don't-
again for Mama Bird. I like how we just dropped all of our talking and real talks just because like one of them already died.
If Mamu dies, I don't really care. It's
I'm gonna laugh whenever Mama dies.
Mamu. We don't like Mamu.
It will be this episode.
Yeah, I would just run out and jump onto the couch if Mamu dies. If Mamu doesn't die, I'll just slap myself like really hard.
Or if he beats him,
Only with Mamu.
Joe's in full concentration mode. You know, he just
Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
what? I was playing this one game. I don't remember what it was. It was like someone started with a cube. I was over at Christian's house and it was like a board game where it's kind of like truth or dare, but whatever the cards say, you have to do it. And one of the cards said like get up and start taking random pictures like with imaginary camera and start saying stuff like work it, yeah baby, who's a bad kitty. So I just got up, I started taking random like pretend pictures of fishing, and that's all I said. I just kept on saying who's a bad kitty. He was very confused.
I really don't.
I showed him it was the card.
I really
It
don't.
was weird. It was weird.
I really don't understand this.
I'll do it for you.
No.
I can.
No.
I'll slap you like little Jimmy.
I'll do it.
Or little Bobby. What was the cardboard guy named that we
Little Bobby. We beat up a cardboard boy named Little Bobby.
No.
Is Mamu going to win this? I hit the wrong button.
If Mamu wins this.
If Mamu wins this.
I'm slapping Oliver if Mamu wins.
No. I'm
No, I lost Mama Bird. Well, I suppose it would be a pointless sacrifice just to have Mamu die. I might as well heal it up.
What if Dirkwood lost?
Turbo can't.
Zerpoid can't lose, is the only thing.
Yeah,
Mamu
I
just
started
won.
Pokemon Platinum. Like Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke.
Oh
And I
no,
used
Mamu, you missed. Like,
you
it would
think-
be an unnecessary death at this point. I can prevent it from happening, and I will.
Mamu Falls will start giving her so much ground.
No. Oh my gosh, did Mamu actually win this fight?
Yep.
Really? Freaking seriously?
I slapped myself 6 times. That's probably a reasonable
I'm
amount.
gonna do it at least once. I'm gonna do it once this sleepover.
I really don't want it. It's because of my toxic poop I laid. Please don't. Oh, by the way.
Did Mamu actually just win this?
Yep. Looks like it.
And Mom.
Mamu's gonna hunt you at night. She's gonna be crawling her windows, stalking your people. With her water holes.
Mamu actually won?
Oh, wait.
Great. I lost Mama Bird.
And you got Mamu.
I lost Mama Bird and I lost Chop Suey. So great. Now I lost my System of Down reference.
And you lost your pride.
And my mama bird.
And now we figured out Mamu's actually good.
It's a beast.
Oh my gosh, Mamu's a girl?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
You do this, girl. It's so simple. You just now notice this.
Nope, didn't notice it. Just till today.
Does the guy heal your Pokemon because Mamu's gonna
The
die?
gender symbols. You know how the guy has like the circle and then the arrow?
Yeah.
And this would be something about like battle and war. And then the girl is like, it has the arm stuff. It's like for shopping and stuff. That's what I've heard from my science teacher.
Well, your science teacher is not your
It's-
science teacher is sexist.
I never really liked her.
Wait, it was a girl? Well,
Yeah.
that was unexpected.
I
Okay.
never really did like her.
What did the girl say?
She's one of those teachers where it's like, she could be cool, but if you get her on her bad side, she will be mad.
Okay, so I'm going to end this episode off here and then start another recording right away. Bye!
Bye, bird!